If you plan to raise rabbits, there's a lot to know about how and when to breed them correctly. One of the most important factors is the age of the rabbit. Rabbits become sexually mature quite early, and female rabbits reach sexual maturity more quickly than males. Rabbits become sexually mature quite early. On average, a rabbit can be bred between 3 and 7 months of age. A couple of extenuating circumstances could cause the figures above to change. To discover what they are and learn more about breeding rabbits, keep watching. We mentioned in the introduction that a couple of extenuating circumstances can change the timing of when a rabbit can breed. The most important of these circumstances is the type and size of rabbit you plan to breed. The smaller the rabbit, the earlier it can breed. Small breeds, such as the Polish, can be bred at 4 to 5 months of age. Medium breeds, for example New Zealand and Californians, become sexually mature at 6 to 7 months of age. The giant breeds, such as the Flemish Giant, should be at least 7 months of age when bred. How many times can rabbits mate per year? If you've ever heard the term breeding like rabbits, you might wonder what it is about this animal that allows them to make so many babies so quickly. Rabbits can start breeding at a very early age compared to many mammals. That's only part of the story since several other factors allow them to breed more often. The first of those factors is the short gestation period rabbits have, between 25 and 33 days. With gestation this fast, a female rabbit can have several litters a year. The average in the wild is 3 to 5 liters per year. Then there's the fact that females can become pregnant within a few hours of giving birth and can wean their babies while pregnant. In other words, while a female rabbit usually has 3 to 5 litters per year, it can technically have between 8 and 11 litters if bred non-stop. However, overbreeding a rabbit is just as unhealthy as overbreeding a dog, cat, or another animal, especially for the female of the species. What is line breeding in rabbits? Line breeding rabbits is when a father rabbit breeds with its daughter or a mother rabbit with its son. This might sound horrific to us, but in the rabbit world, there are some benefits to this breeding process. For example, if your buck and doe have excellent genes with enviable attributes, line breeding can help you line up those genes, so to speak, and pass them down from one generation to the next. It must be said, however, that culling some of the resultant kits will likely be necessary. How many times can you breed the same rabbit doe? As with many mammals, male rabbits can breed almost daily without real consequences or detriment to their health. A doe, however, can become unhealthy if allowed to breed too often or too quickly in captivity. Typically, a doe is rebred after 35 to 42 days if its kits are meant to be show or pet rabbits. When bred for food, however, breeding is usually far more often. To ensure that their breeding doe stock stays healthy, most breeders limit their breeding to 6 or 7 times a year. Nourish your pet from the inside out with wild Alaskan salmon oil. Sourced from the wild, pristine waters of Alaska, our oil is packed with essential omega-3 fatty acids that promote a shiny coat, support joint health, and boost the immune system. Give your furry friend the gift of optimal health and vitality with wild Alaskan salmon oil. Go to bemixpets.com and get 22% off. What breeding problems do rabbits have? As we've seen, rabbits breed prolifically, especially if they're healthy. However, several issues can cause a decline in rabbit breeding or a total lack of it. If the temperature soars above 85 degrees for 5 or more days, rabbit bucks can become temporarily sterile. Bucks should always be kept in the coolest part of their enclosure to prevent this. Older does and bucks will breed fewer times than younger ones, which is common among most mammals. The older the rabbit, particularly a doe, the fewer times per year they will procreate. Overweight rabbits of both sexes tend to mate far less than rabbits of a healthy weight. This is especially true for overweight bucks as their sexual desire can drop precipitously. Rabbits fed nutrient-deficient food will breed far less than those given a healthy, nutritious diet. Young does may kill and eat their young for many reasons. These include nervousness, neglect, and severe cold. Does that repeatedly kill and eat all their young should not be bred. Most does have 8 to 10 teats but may have litters of up to 12 or more young. If a doe doesn't have the ability to feed all her kits sufficiently, they can be placed with another doe with a smaller litter during the first 3 days of life. Does may reject kits that are older, and such kits should be hand-reared. Rabbits can start breeding between 3 months and 7 months, depending on their breed. Once sexually mature, rabbits are very prolific, and a doe can have 11 litters a year. However, most breeders limit the number of times their females can become pregnant to keep them healthy and help them produce healthy kits. Rabbits start breeding very young and can make several babies in a relatively short time.
Thank you for watching today's video. Please like, share, and subscribe for more informative content about diabetes and nutrition. Stay healthy and take care.